Coming on the air for a moment here, the closing bell on Wall Street ending what has been a very tumultuous 2 days for the stock market. Another day of steep losses here after President Trump announced his sweeping tariffs. Millions of Americans obviously worried about rising prices and about their 401ks already taking a hit in the last 48 hours. Take a look at the closing bell there. The Dow down 2,200 points, closing well below 40,000 there at 38,314. The loss over the last couple of days, the Dow now falling well below 40,000. As I mentioned, the NASDAQ and S&P 500 also recording major losses today, both down more than 5%. The Dow immediately dropping more than 1,000 points after the opening bell sounded this morning. The markets spiraling globally over President Trump's tariffs on America's trading partners. Of course, those tariffs then paid for by businesses and companies bringing products into this country, and economists say then passing those prices on to consumers here in the U.S. Many of these countries have signaled that they will take counter action with their own tariffs against the U.S. In fact, today, China announcing it will be imposing a 34% retaliatory tariff on all U.S. products. President Trump firing back a short time ago. China played it wrong. They panicked. The one thing they cannot afford to do, he said. The president insisting my policies will never change. And just a short time ago, he said only the weak will fail. I want to bring in Rachel Scott. She's our senior political correspondent. She's live at the White House. And Rachel, is there any indication from the White House, and obviously we heard what President Trump just said, any indication that they're going to spend this weekend ahead examining any potential shift here in strategy, given what they've seen in the markets over these last 2 days?
Well, David, I just spoke to a senior White House official who told me they are staying the course. That official pointing to me to the president's statement that he put out just moments before the stock market closed, saying that only the weak will fail. The president has been largely out of sight today. He has been on the golf course. He did respond to those retaliatory tariffs by China, saying that they played it wrong. The president is insisting here that this is going to lead to an increase in manufacturing jobs here in the United States. But he has acknowledged that could take time, possibly a 2-year-long process. The president has also acknowledged that there will be some disturbance, some short-term pain, he says, for the American people. The message from the White House is to trust this president, to trust this White House. But right now, David, they are moving forward with these sweeping tariffs as planned.